So, in my welcome home video, I alluded to the Poochie and Pansy Hunt for the Gangadiddle ARG, and that got me thinking about doing a retrospective video. The original Poochie and Pansy videos were published back around 2010, and the Gangadiddle was found in 2012, so the ARG has been dormant for a long time. As I went to make a retrospective over the series, I realized that the Poochie and Pansy YouTube has been uploading remastered versions of the original videos. This remastering started in 2019, and the most recent episode that was remastered, episode 3, was published 5 months ago. At first, I believed the remastered version to be just re-uploading the same videos from a decade ago, but boy, was I wrong. While the hunt for the Gangadiddle ARG is over, a new ARG related to the Gangadiddle universe has been open for the past few years and is still ongoing to this day. Because there is so much content to cover about Poochie and Pansy, the hunt for the Gangadiddle, and this new ARG, I've decided that I'm going to split all this information into different videos. These parts will let me process all of this information because there is so much, as well as stay up to date with new information as it comes out. For this video, I'm going to focus on the Poochie and Pansy videos from 2010-ish and the Hunt for the Gangadiddle ARG. In future videos, I will cover the ongoing LLS ARG and the remastering of the Poochie and Pansy series. So, Poochie and Pansy is an animated miniseries released November 7th, 2009 on YouTube. The series was created by Dulce Family Entertainment and spanned over 7 parts. The art is very Microsoft Paint-like and low quality. The story revolves around Poochie and Pansy trying to rescue a kitten from the witch's tower. In episode 1, The Quest for the Magic Crown, Poochie and Pansy discuss a dream they have about a kitten that is trapped by a witch in order to find the Midnight Crown, just like in the title. The two believe the dream was an SOS message and set foot to rescue the kitten. Pansy remarks that the tower must be in a place called Sufferdark where they must cross Batwing Cave. They are greeted by their friend Freddy the Firefly, in which the viewer gets jump scared by a skeleton screeching. I'll have you note that this series contains a lot of horror and disturbing imagery, so this jump scare is just the first of many to come. Episode 2 has a distorted title, and it was taken down by YouTube and re-released 5 years past the original series, so in 2015 rather than 2010. This episode has distorted imagery and Poochie repeating, yeah, you're probably right. The episode only gets more distorted as it goes on. It cuts to real-life segments of a basement and a man named Nathan, who is the hunt master, which I will elaborate more on later. Episode 3, The Witch's Bargain, has a lot of dark and disturbing imagery. The title card flickers to a red, sinister version, and Poochie and Pansy are at the witch's lair, and Pansy is trapped. The witch says that she'll let Pansy go if she could take Poochie's eyes. Poochie agrees, and she rips the eyes from Poochie's head. In this episode, there's a cut to a mannequin like head and mouth, there's an audio of a girl screaming, and the episode ends with the sinister title screen, but the message, "You are alone, but you do not know it." After episode 3, there's a special announcement video that is not a part of the Poochie and Pansy story. It features the 2 dogs and the witch, where they speak directly to the audience, stating that the scary stuff on TV isn't real, and when you go outside, that is real. Then things get distorted and the characters have red eyes and turn sinister. Episode 4, The Witch's Eye, is in Japanese. There are English subtitles, but the audio is in Japanese and the title card. The narrator explains that the 2 dogs are ready to save the kitten with the help of the witch's eye that now Poochie has in his head for some reason. There is a visual of the eyeless witch that also appears on the screen. On the door, there is a message that says "Find You," which then flashes red on the screen and cuts back to a reality segment with the hunt master, and the video ends with the message, "Everyone in your world is dead but you. Only you exist." Episode 5 opens with the hunt master telling the audience you cannot hide. The title screen glitches and then plays a montage of disturbing images. Another title card appears, but with a censored bar. It cuts to the hunt master twitching and then goes back to Poochie and Pansy with 2 yellow eyes in the dark, which is the kitten, and more disturbing imagery ensues. It ends with a special announcement where Poochie tells the viewer, "Remember, what's on TV is real. When you go outside and look at the rest of the world, that's what's make-believe." Episode 6, Message from the G, and it's distorted. The episode glitches and the title screen appears with a blurred word. The word is Gangadiddle. Note this for later. Essentially, Poochie and Pansy is back home with the kitten, and Poochie's eyes are back to normal, which he notes is part of the witch's eyes power. There is more live action segments, and the Huntmaster gives the message, "You must find it to become free." Episode 7 is the final episode. There's distorted imagery, the main characters are faceless in places, and there are many reality segments, like a worm crawling on a man's arm. And then a sinister background appears with the message, "David's mind traverses many parallels. His memory will help you." The video ends with the code XRZ9HOUIFEC and the letter G. So now that that's known, you may be thinking, what was this all for? Well, Poochie and Pansy was created to recruit players for the Hunt for the Gangadiddle ARG. The Hunt for the Gangadiddle ARG started on or before March 15th, 2010 and spanned 2 years. The story revolves around trying to capture the Gangadiddle before it's too late. Now you're probably thinking, what in the hell is a Gangadiddle? Well, the Gangadiddle is an almost godlike world-ending being that has created isolated pocket universes to store people and creatures and then harvest them. The hunt is spearheaded by the Huntmaster, Nathan Israel, with the players being hunters. Nathan reveals that there is a magic technology to trap the Gangadiddle. The hunters were given different clues to websites with information to help find and capture the Gangadiddle. These clues range from digital media to be decoded and real-life clues in different locations in America. The game could not progress unless the real-life clues were found, and the hunters were given a deadline of March 15th, 2013. Partway through the story, a group called Seekers were hunting after the Gangadiddle for their own purposes, and this ended with Nathan having a showdown with one of its members and defeating the group. There were 10 locations listed on the Gangadiddle's YouTube page. Each location is a separate video that tells the hunter that specific location has been found or solved, usually with pictures of said locations. The hunt officially ended in 2012 when the user Tomato Goatee found the last location in which a tiny version of the Gangadiddle was found and the world was saved. That find ended the hunt for the Gangadiddle, but that universe wasn't quite over. There was a video alluding to a group called the LLS, and then it all lay dormant, presumably forgotten forever. That was until 2019 when the Gangadiddle was confirmed to be captured and dead still, but the LLS ARG was reborn, and we are currently in the midst of uncovering the secrets of the LLS ARG. A mysterious being called the Technician has taken over the Gangadiddle's YouTube page and creates videos in regards to the new ARG. The Technician has produced his own recap video so that people who are new to the Gangadiddle universe can quickly get caught up with the past 10 years, as the lore is expansive and does get rather complicated. But that sums up the Poochie and Pansy series and the Hunt for the Gangadiddle ARG up to now. In this next part of the series, I will be diving into the LLS ARG, analyzing the clues, and hopefully trying to make sense of this all, and going after the remastered version of the Poochie and Pansy series, as it is different than the original series. So, make sure to stay tuned in for more. Thank you so much for 250-ish subscribers. I love having you all as my community. Drop a comment on what you'd like to see me cover, and thanks. Love you guys. Bye.